Yeah,
Hello,
Anshuman ji, good morning.
very good morning.
Yeah, my
Okay.
voice is audible, right? Clearly.
Yeah, it is clear.
Yeah, first of all, I would like to say thanks for your opportunity to conduct mock interview.
No problem. You're welcome. So you are having 5.7 years of experience, and you are
Yeah,
having in that you are having 3.11
11,
years of
yeah, yeah,
experience relevant to SAP, right? Okay.
yes, yes.
Okay. Currently, you are working on.
Currently, I'm working on a testing project.
Hmm. Okay, fine. Oh, just a second. Okay, fine. So, Rakesh, we will start with your introduction. So, please
Yeah,
let
sure.
us, yeah,
Yeah, my name is Rakesh Kunda. Yeah, I am from Hyderabad. Yeah, I have total 5.7 years of experience in that 3.11 years of almost 4 years of experience in the SAP MM consultant and the rest with solar engineering field. And have involved in one implementation to support and one testing project. And currently, I'm associated with Web Synergies India Private Limited, where I'm working on testing project. And have my finished my post graduation in electrical engineering from JNTU Hyderabad.
mm.
This is my business.
So, Rakesh, how is the transition from the solar engineer to SAP MM consultant?
Yeah, actually, after when I was working as a electrical engineering in a solar energy, I used to I was working as an end user. I was creating the purchase requisition, some in site level, some posting the goods receipt. So at that creating the materials. So at the time, so I realized why I don't work as a SAP consultant. So I will get the better future. So at that time, realized and taken some 6 months gap uh, in from June 2009. Before June 2009, some my at that time I've taken 6 months consultant level SAP training. So I was attending for interviews. So I got the opportunity to work as a SAP consultant, special level,
Okay, okay, great.
from June 2009.
Okay, great. So as I can see, you have worked in both ECC projects and in the S4HANA project. So can you let me know what is the major difference you find in S4HANA and in ECC?
ECC, some simplifications like if we take that database wise, and ECC can work any database, but S4HANA can work on only on hosted by HANA database. And for example, material master length is increased from 18 to 40 characters, and some material ledger is mandatory, and some in ECC, vendor and customer is separated. It is combined as a business partner. Uh, like some simplifications are come like MATDAC is introduced. All the some central table, all the MB1A, MB1B, MB1, all the transactions are absoluted, and some vendor master like all the XK01, XK02, SK0, all are absolute and replaced with BP transaction. And some new flexible release strategy, flexible workflow is introduced in place of normal classical release process, release strategy, and some output determination is replaced by some BRF plus business framework. Like that, some simplifications and theory. And ECC also theory is there, but in S4 also is theory. Like that, some simplifications are there in S4 HANA.
Okay, fine. So what is the requirement of material ledger? Can you explain?
Material ledger is required. For example, business is operating more than one country and is having more than one currency. Or at the time, material ledger is activated. Material ledger activation is required to maintain the multi-currency level for master.
Okay, fine. Okay. So as you have mentioned, you have worked in two implementation projects. So can you let me know if it is a full end-to-end cycle, or how was
Yeah,
your?
one implementation. Yeah, one implementation. Yeah, involved from end to end, like from explore phase to run phase.
Mhm,
Some Yeah, prepare phase mostly the project manager, delivery manager, senior people will involved
mhm,
or involved. So I'm
mhm,
involved from explore phase. So
mhm,
explore phase, I was involved in Q&A workshop, and where I take the requirement gathering and questionnaire, and
mhm.
fit to gap analysis and KDS documents, and finalization, getting approval from business from all this in the explore phase. And after that, move to realization. Where realization with reference to all the these, we have prepared that configuration. Sorry, I performed the configuration. After that configuration, some UT and SIT and UAT, and get the approval from UAT. At that time, some custom requirement also, uh, for I prepared the FA, functional specification document.
Mhm.
So at the time we become face the challenges because some testing may some errors because some custom requirement. So we need to do again in development server and configuration check, and move the TR to again quality test, then move to production. Some challenges come
Okay.
like that. In the realization phase, from the all the testing after UAT, then we go to the deployment phase. In the deployment phase, mainly data migration and cutover activities, or the data migration like bulk materials and vendors by using the LTMC tool. After that, with reference to these data migration, we use cut over like the legacy system, open POs, some stack balances. Then the perform the quality cutover. After quality cutover, we go to directly move to production cutover. Move to all the this into same in that production server.
Mhm.
And after that, we need 20 to 30 days some hypercare support, because after move the production, end user will start the transaction. At that time, some lot of errors will come because of user awarenesses and user knowledge. So at that time, we used to give some hypercare support.
Okay, fine. So can you let me know what is your business scenario for your client for which you have done the implementation?
Yeah, yeah, that is a pharmaceutical, some nutraceutical based company is the Zymogen. It's based in USA, where we mainly business process are like subcontracting, consignments, and like stock transfer scenarios.
Mhm.
These are the business scenarios, social procurement process, business was using.
Mm. So what kind of configuration you have done in the realization phase?
Configurations are like configuration for like materials, vendor masters, and some purchase requisition, purchase order, contract, like that, and release strategy, pricing procedure, output determination, and account determination, split valuation. These are for all the configuration.
So you have done all the configurations by your own?
Yes.
Okay. So in your implementation team, how many members were there?
Yeah, implementation from SAP MM side. Two. One, I am the associate consultant, one lead, one functional lead also there, and the
Mhm.
remaining some FI also two, SD two,
Mhm.
and one two basis, sorry, two one basis and two ABAPers, one project manager.
Okay, fine. Uh, so what are the area that you have covered and what are the area that your lead consultant have covered?
Uh, Mainly my I'm working as a shadow. So I have after I was preparing the all the documents. So my functional lead to reviewing the documents and validating,
Mhm.
like some test script documents and some KDS documents, configuration documents, all the documents, and some after I performing the some unit testing and testing. Also, he is also involved in the same, and again he was mainly the after completing me, he was reviewing that.
Okay, fine. Okay. So, uh, can you let me know what was your organization structure for your business?
Yeah, organization structure mainly from side, like plant storage location, uh, purchase organization, and purchasing group. These are the organization structure. Some we have the business having some 50 plants, and some 8 purchasing organizations, and some 30 storage locations, and some 8 purchasing groups are there. So
So, how you are
these are
managing
the
for 50 plants with 8 purchasing organization?
yeah, 50 plants, because some we have uh, all the plants we don't have some plant specific purchase organization. Some we have some company code level purchase organizations. So for under one company code level, for example, we have 5 company codes under uh, one company code, 10 plants. So for 10 plants, we have one central purchase organization, it's a company code level. So for all the 10 plants, same purchase organization.
Okay.
And
So, what is the difference between central purchase organization and plant specific purchase organization?
yeah, central purchase organization means if it is any purchase organization will do the responsible for example, one purchase company code level, 10 plants are there. For 10 plants, the single purchase organization is responsible. For example, plant specific means each plant having is their own individual purchase organization, plant level.
Okay. So, what is the requirement?
Yeah,
Why?
business requirement, because why business will choose the central requirement. For example, if we go for a plant specific, for example, plant one created one purchase requisition from 10 material, for example, and plant two also some 20 material for same material, for the same vendor. So it is in business real time scenario, it is taking more time and more efforts and more manpower, man hours. So if you choose a central purchase organization, so all the single vendor, so we can purchase bulk material at a time. So vendor can give the some discounts also, some
Okay.
business advantages there. If we take individual, it's a man hours and time wasting also is there. So business prefer always in a central purchase.
Okay. So, can you create a purchase order with the central purchase organization?
Yeah, central purchase organization. Yes, yes, we can create the purchase order with central purchase.
Are you sure?
Uh, yes, yes.
Okay, fine. Okay. So you have worked on the support project. So can you let me know what are the challenges you have faced during the support project?
Yeah, challenges means mainly. some getting sometimes some L3 level tickets. I used to some when I was facing the L3 level tickets, some uh, L3 level tickets where the as per the custom requirements and some testing for custom requirement. There is a main challenges. Sometimes so SLA will be SLA was a breach. So
What is your
there is a
SLA
challenge.
for L3 tickets?
Yeah, SLA is based on the severity.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, some for example, if they give some priority one sometimes. So for example, any some goods receipt is that warehouse clerk was to post the goods receipt immediately because the truck is waiting at the gate, but some he was facing some issues while posting the goods receipt, so that is a priority ticket. So he was unable to post the goods receipt, some error.
Mm-hmm.
So that is some like that errors.
Okay, fine. So can you explain what are the priority tickets that you are having in your project?
Yeah, priority ticket, three type of priority one and priority two, priority three. Mostly 80% of the tickets are priority two and three. Priority
Mhm.
one rarely
What
15 to 20%.
what is the SLA for all of these priority tickets?
Yeah, SLA for priority P1 tickets, we should respond within half an hour and solve the tickets within 4 hours.
Mm,
The priority one tickets and priority tickets response time is 1 hour and resolution time is 8 hours. And priority three level tickets response time is 1 hour and real resolution time is 2 days.
okay. So 2 days means 2 working days, or how you are calculating that SLA?
Yeah, 2 working days because we don't have a 24 by 7 shift,
Mm-hmm.
only 8 hours, 8 hours. So two working days. Then
Okay,
it's a 16 hours. Yeah.
16 hours. Okay, fine.
Mm.
Okay. So what are the challenges you have faced, like solving the tickets within the SLA? Can you let me know any kind of examples for that one?
Uh, Challenges. What can I say? For example, mm, user wants some custom report. For example, user wants to uh, material list based on which are having purchase requisition, but not yet sourced for more than 30 days. So business asks like that as a report, custom report. So at the time we have prepared them functional specification documents and get the approval from business and sharing to the uh, ABAPer. At the time, some customer are while taking the approval from business, he also some do the delay, not giving approval for due to some other work. So we need to follow the continuous follow up with the business getting the approval. After that, prepare give to the ABAPer. Some ABAPer also ask the, some couple of questions why it is required, why standard SAP is not like that. We give the explanation to the business and the ABAPer and develop the report finally and share to the do the, after that testing. After the unit testing setting, then business also do the UAT. If it is satisfied, then give the approval. Like the challenges.
Okay, fine. So can you explain me the consignment process?
Yeah, consignment process. Mainly, the consignment process is vendor sends the uh, uh, vendor provide the some goods or material to us, but that still owner is is the vendor only, because until unless we drawn from consignment to own stock. So this is the consignment business requirement. At that time, first of all, we receive the we post the goods received with one and one movement type. After that, for that place in our premises only, but in separate consignment is stock. Our stock is separate, and consignment stock is separate in our storage location. For example, if you want to transfer this consignment to own stock, we post that with 541 movement types. Transfer posting with 541 movement type. Sorry, 411K movement type. After that, we do the settlement, invoice settlement, auto invoice settlement.
So how the system will know that this is a consignment stock and this is a normal stock?
Consignment stock, if you take MMB level, we can stock type, based on stock type.
No, whenever you are doing the 101, right? Whenever you are doing the goods
Yes.
receipt, how the system will know that this is a consignment stock or this is a
Yes, there's a special stock indicator. For example, consignment stock is the 411 case. Special stock indicator is there. We need to choose that for consignment stock. 411.
411K?
But because big, yeah, based on for example, while creating the prerequisites are there for fine purchase info record level, we say the info category as K. With respect to purchase info record, we create the PR and PO, right? In that item category and account assignment. Item category is K. We choose the K in the purchase order while creating the
Purchase,
purchase order.
what is the requirement of purchase info record over here in the purchase order and the purchase requisition? What items, what conditions will be copied from there?
Yeah. For example, if you purchase info record, we choose the info category case that while creating the PO, that automatically come in purchase order, that item category. It will copy it. PO will copy that item
Are you
category.
sure?
Yes, sure.
Okay. Sure means have you tested or you're just saying
Yeah,
like that?
yes, tested. No. Tested. Testing that scenario. By testing the
Okay.
scenario, we can enter the manual also, but
Mhm. Okay, fine. So, can you explain the subcontracting scenario also with the accounting entries?
yeah, sure. Yeah, subcontracting scenario. When our business is not having a facility to process the finished product, that time we provide the some components to the subcon vendor. So like 541 movement type, we post the we issue the goods to the vendor with 541 movement, and vendor process the finished products, and we receive the goods with 101 movement type. At that time, in background, some 543 movement type will trigger. Then we post the invoice. In that accounting entries, while posting the goods, transfer push goods issuing to the vendor, no accounting entries, because the ownership of the product is our company only, that business only, not vendor. So no accounting entries. And that we receiving the goods, some accounting entries will, like some stock account will debited, like some stock account of the finished product, some stock account will be debited, and change in some subcontracting account credited, and subcontracting charges account, uh, like is also debited, and GRIR clearing account is credited. After that, some consumption component consumption is credited, like consumption is debited. Consumption account is debited. They are the accounting entries.
When will the consumption account will be debited?
Yeah, when we that a user consumes the components.
Okay, fine. Okay, Rakesh, so that's it for the interview. Okay, so now we will be discussing on the outcome. Okay.
So
Okay. So first, let's go into your resume.
yes,
So in your resume, first thing, if you are having experience of like if you are experienced, right? So in that case,
yeah,
don't mention career objective. Okay, that is not required. That will be not
okay,
any kind of
yeah.
adding any
Just
value
a
to
minute.
your.
I will note the points because just a minute, 1 minute. I will note the points because
Sure.
it's better to. Yeah. Okay, please tell me.
In the resume, don't mention that career objective. Rather, you can start from the career summary. Okay.
Okay, fine. I was fine.
Okay. And
Okay.
next one, you can, if you can include the SAP expertise in the career summary, it will be better because there will be no point of
Okay.
adding expertise again. Okay. So after the summary,
Okay.
directly start with the professional experience. Okay. So
Okay.
yeah, the rest of the things looks very good. Okay, that is fine. Just
Okay.
do some modification with the SAP expertise and the
Can,
career objective. You can
okay.
remove that.
Can I merge expertise with the
Yeah,
career summary, right?
yeah, you can merge it,
Okay.
but keep it little bit say shorter. Okay,
Short.
yeah,
Yeah, short. Yeah, fine.
okay.
Understood.
And let's come to the okay, fine. So now let's come to the implementation part. So when you are saying the implementation part, you are having a good knowledge, but the thing is, when you are saying that everything was done by you and you are a shadow consultant, that is not matching
Mm,
or not relating. Okay, if you are a shadow
okay. Okay.
consultant, you are not supposed to do everything. So you have to limit yourself to some extent of the
Okay.
work. In no project a single person can do the total implementation or full implementation, right? So if
Okay.
you are
Okay.
saying if you have done configuration and there is a lead consultant, so if there is a lead consultant is there, definitely if you are a shadow consultant, there will be a consultant will be there and there will be a senior consultant will be there. This is a
Yes.
requirement.
Yes.
Okay. So if you
Okay.
are saying only a lead consultant and you are only one consultant, then you will not be marked or you are not a shadow consultant. That is a big mistake.
Okay.
Okay. Second thing,
Okay.
third thing, if you are saying that you have worked on all of the scenario, that is a wrong concept. Okay, no one will agree to that one that you have worked on every scenario.
Okay.
So you have to limit yourself to some extent. Let's say you are saying I have done configuration of organization structure or I have configured the procurement documents or anything you are saying, limit to that one. Don't mention that I have also configured the release strategy, also configured the output determination, also the pricing procedure. You are not supposed to do all of these things. Okay, if you are a
Okay.
shadow consultant, you will not do all of these things without any help. If let's say your senior consultant or your lead consultant, they are leading the way, you are just configuring it, that is fine. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Then next one to the organization structure. Okay, organization structure. You have said central purchase organization. Do you know what is the difference between central purchase organization and plant specific purchase organization? Whatever things you have said, it is not correct. Okay, central purchase
Okay.
organization, with respect to that, we will not be able to release the purchase order. That is the first case. If you are going
Yeah,
to
I have one
create,
doubt. I have I have one doubt in this. Central purchase organization and reference purchase organization same or different?
no, it is different.
Yeah, it's different. So
Reference,
we cannot release the PO with central purchase organization, right?
no, we cannot. Central purchase organization is only required when you are creating a contract with respect to your company. So that is required at that point. But to release that contract order, you need to have a reference purchase organization for that plant. And
Okay.
don't mention you are having 50 plant. 50 plants means you will be having a plant in each country or each location. You will be having one plant. no company will be having 50 plants. Okay, so 50 plant means if
Yes.
you are configuring 50 plants also, you are not supposed to do configuration of 50 plants. Might be you will be having 3 to 4 plants in your, you have to configure for some region. Okay, so there will be
Okay.
region
Oh,
specific. You are saying your
yeah.
project is a very big project because 50 plants, there will be a lot of configuration, and you are mentioning that only two consultants are working, one is a shadow consultant and one is a lead consultant. So that is not correct. Fine.
Yeah.
So if you
Okay,
are
fine.
if you are saying one shadow consultant and one lead consultant, maximum there will be 3 to 4 plants will be there, and it will be a region specific. Let's say for one of the region for India only, you are doing the implementation. Okay.
Okay.
So
Fine.
next one is okay, implementation. Okay. So overall, you have to just look into the processes again. Okay, what are the business processes? You need to be sure on that. You are little bit fumbling at the time of explaining.
Oh,
Okay, take your time.
okay.
Take your time. No worries, but explain it properly. Okay. So if someone is
Okay.
asking
Thank
you,
you.
yeah, if someone is asking you to let know the flow, just explain the flow, not the process. Okay, I have asked you to
Okay.
explain the flow of consignment process, so you can answer. First we have to create the, let's say, PR will be created, then there will be a RFQ, then there will be a request for quotation, quotation comparison, then we can go for the purchase order. With that purchase order, in the purchase order we have to keep the item category as K. Okay, account category, item category as K. That will be creating your items under the consignment category. Okay, so whenever you are going to GR, next is GR process. So whenever you are going to GR, at the time of GR it will be 101K. In that case, system will define or system will know that this is a consignment stock. Okay, so that should be your answer. So you are just revolving here and there, but not coming to the point. 411K is a different transaction. If you want to receive it under your own stock, then you can use it under 411K, or else you can
Yes.
directly issue the material with 261. Okay, you can issue it.
Yes.
There is no issue. And third thing on the consignment process, you have said purchase info record. So purchase info record is only needed if you are trying to settle that. Okay. So for
Yes.
the
Yes.
settlement, terms and condition will be copied from the info record, not in the purchase order. There will be nothing will be like your procurement process will not having any impact on the purchase info record. That is only for your pricing conditions, right?
Yes.
So next one is subcontracting. Same with subcontracting. You need to just focus on the process and flow. Okay. Whenever you are looking
Yes.
into the process and flow, also look into the accounting entries. Don't tell that GRIR will be credited, debited, and your consumption account will be debited, credited. Go for the there will be transaction event keys will be there. Go with that one. Let's say BSX will be credited or BSX will be debited, at which point it will be credited,
Okay.
at which point it will be debited. Just go for that one. Okay, just make a note of it in that
Okay.
process, when it is crediting, when it is debiting, and which transaction keys are debiting or crediting. So that will be very helpful for the interviewer to understand also, and it will be better for you to explain also. Okay,
Yeah. Fine.
so this is the thing, you have to just practice on these kind of things. Okay.
Yeah.
uh,
Finally, I would like to ask some where I am lagging means in terms in the business processes, and because where I am lagging in my confidence in interview. Just I have presently I'm attending some
I
preparing
could
for client
say
interview.
I could say you have a good knowledge, but you have
Yes.
to brush up a
So
little bit more. Okay.
mm,
To gain a confidence, you need to brush up a little more. Just practice a little bit
yeah.
more. Okay. And whichever scenarios or concept you are
Okay.
telling, just tell it as a perspective of um, like if you have worked. Okay. Like when I asked you about the support project, whatever the issues that you are facing, so you have to tell. like in some cases, in some time we face these kind of issues, but you have mentioned like sometime user will face this kind of issue, so just explain it in a proper way. Okay. And
Okay.
response delay time, that is not a hurdle. So what you have mentioned, like sometime user will not approve, so we have to follow, that is a other thing that will not hamper your SLA or your time, because you are, if your business is not approving or your user is not approving, that is unto them, that is not on the solution side. Okay, so you need to prepare something, critical issues which you have faced, or some critical issues which you are facing challenges at. Okay, that you have to look into it. Okay, so just um, like revise your course a bit. Okay, just you need to
Okay.
be little bit more confident on the topics. You have a good knowledge. Okay, just brush up a little bit more and be a
Okay.
little bit more confident while you are explaining. Okay, starting was very good, till the mid and end you are a little bit struggling to answer. Okay, you are just fumbling, or you are just taking means you are not to the point. As you have explained the implementation scenario, in the support scenario you are not that good at explaining. Okay, so look into that part. Okay, you will be definitely, you will be succeeding. Okay. Okay. Hello, am I audible? Hello.
Yeah. I think due to network issue, I think it's connected.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
now it's
yes.
now it's clear.
Okay, okay. So I was just saying that you need to practice a little bit more, and definitely you will be succeeding in your interview. Okay, just be confident on the process and the business flow. You need to just be little bit more confident on that.
Yeah, most of the time I was failing in, for example, some interviewer asking, not client interview, normal interviews. The
Hmm.
interviewer asking, for example, any custom reports. The interviewer is asking that which body or BAPI or which
Hmm.
user exit. So what should I say at the time?
You need to find out what are the,
This is the main.
so you need
Means
to
as a
find,
functional consultant, we should give the body BAPI to
yes,
ABAP, right?
yes, definitely. So you need to find out what are the standard baddies and BAPIs are there. So you need to just find out those kind of things, and you can mention any of it. What are the standard baddie BAPIs are there? Okay.
If it is, if you can say challenges or implementation project or challenges support by what can I say that some simple words.
Any kind of challenges you have faced, like any in the configuration you have faced some challenges, or during the support project, during solving some of the tickets you have faced some challenges, those kind of issues you can explain. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, fine, then
Okay. Okay.
time is getting over. If you have any question, you can ping me on WhatsApp. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, fine, bye.
Yeah. I think this video is recorded, right?
Yeah, it is
Any
recorded.
this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll,
Yeah.
I'll
Thank you. Thank you for
yeah.
interview.
Okay, fine, bye.